concussion problem.
But the most I ever watched was hockey and enjoyed it was Mighty Ducks. Now they can bring Mighty Ducks to the ice somehow.
They brought the Mighty Ducks. They brought
I ain't seen Emilio Estevez on that team. I ain't see what's it?
The knuckle puck.
Yeah.
The knuckle puck.
Yeah, I ain't see Charlie.
You ain't see Goldberg.
Yeah, I ain't see Goldberg. I need
That's
some.
not true. Goldberg did make the team. He was on the 5th line. He was a fighter.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh.
That's how much we know about hockey.
I see Goldberg making the team.
So what do you think?
You gonna tell him our idea?
You want me to?
Yeah, I think you should lay it on him.
See, I'm afraid somebody might steal it, though. You think I could tell the fans? If they promise not to steal this from me, I'm going to go ahead and give this theory. Now, my theory, as far as to expand the market of hockey, would be, say you're a team like the Phoenix Coyotes, right? Mm-hmm. You're not winning a championship.
No.
You're not even really selling out your stadium.
But why are you in Phoenix?
You're in Phoenix. Why are you playing hockey in Phoenix? Like, it was just a bad idea in general. You're just losing money hands over fist. If you're the owner.
Tampa Bay and all of them.
They went and they actually won a Stanley Cup. And I think they still have problems selling tickets. But you're one of these teams where, you have no chance of ever really winning a championship. And you also have no chance of really making money or becoming legendary, right? So, I would suggest that one rogue owner, the Mark Cuban or whatever of hockey, decides that I'm going to create an all-black hockey team. And I'm going to go I'm going to black out with it. Mm-hmm. Like, not only am I going to, create an all-black hockey team, but I'm going to invest money into inner city. Like, you're in Phoenix or whatever. I'm sure, Phoenix probably has the little hood part or whatever. But maybe even you go up to L.A., you get all those players that were pretty good, like, the fullback on Reggie Bush's high school team or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's not going to make it in the NFL. He's not going to make it to USC. But you start training him. You teach him how to skate. You get those people who are athletic, which, it's black people tend to be a little bit more athletic than, the common hockey player, the Eastern European, big bruiser guy, whatever. You teach somebody like a Reggie Bush how to skate, and he is going to dominate hockey. You put that into him, and he's going to dominate hockey. And not only that, but you start marketing. Now you get your first person that's going to have your hockey shoe endorsements. You know what I mean? Like, that's how the NBA started blowing up. You had Michael Jordan, who had nice shoes. So now you got your winter boots. Your winter hockey boots. That's going to take out the Timbs, take out the Nike boots. We got these Kasim Smith's hockey boots, and he's going to be the next thing that we're marketing. And what you do is you start putting money into there. 5 years from now, if you start working with, 11-year-olds, 5 years from now, you're going to have that one guy who's so athletic, he's going to take over the world of hockey. And he's going to work. Imagine LeBron James on skates. You can't tell me if he knew how to skate, he wouldn't be the best hockey player in the league. That man just happened to know basketball, but he would dominate probably any sport that he put his mind to. You know what I mean? So, what do you have to lose except for trying this?
I'm with you. I see us bringing the style. I see us jumping all over the place too on the ice.
Exactly.
I see better fights.
Exactly.
More fights, which not going to hurt. More fans.
What else can you lose? You're not
that's
on
what
ESPN.
That's when they're going to start taking fights off. Ain't no more fighting in the league. Is you crazy?
That's what's going to make it better. We're not supposed to, but we're going to be doing it anyway.
Like your own,
that's when they will be giving out 25-game suspensions over a fight.
See, I think you can have the minor league. Like, it can't be the NHL because, Negro Hockey League. With, there's already, that's a little too much. So we go the BHL, the Black Hockey League. And in the BHL, like, it could really be a minor league that could develop these players. Like, I really think Michael Vick on skates would be unstoppable. Like, he's so fast, he's so agile, he's so quick, and he got a little aim. Like, sometimes he throw off a little bit, but he can shoot. You take somebody like a big Nate Newton. What's Nate Newton doing? Nothing. But you put him in the goal right now, Nate Newton will be a hell of a goalie, man.
And instead of having somebody like a Bruce Bowen playing defense, he just out there to fight.
Exactly. Like, what about
I see that.
what about
Child's out there fighting.
Eddie Curry? Eddie Curry could be the goalie, the all-star goalie in the Black Hockey League. That is exactly what he's an athlete. He was blessed with size. He has some quickness. He just don't like moving around too much.
And you know what
that
else
is the perfect position for him.
What else is good for these black hockey athletes? For some reason, I don't see anybody robbing a black hockey player. Cause you don't hear about hockey players getting robbed. Period.
But once the black people get on it, that's it.
And I'm talking about like we got entrance music, like we got Jeezy and Gucci singing "So I See."
No, I think
like you changed the name. Like you could really it would be something that it's gonna make some of your current fans not like this team. And what else it'll bring out though? It'll bring out like the racism with other teams because like those teams that like hate black people and hate what they're doing, like they're gonna pay and they're gonna come just to see their team go against this team and beat them. Like it's just gonna sell.
I know it's gonna happen.
I see about 20, 25 years from now, if they do this, they're gonna have a movie about that.
No,
the first black hockey team.
And let me tell you what else is gonna be good.
Somebody has to make this move. It can happen.
I'm gonna tell you what else is gonna be good. Once again, like I said, they can fight. So with the team that hate them,
what part of they're gonna take the fights out of it? Don't you understand? They're gonna get 50-game suspensions for a fight once the black people get in.
No,
don't sleep on some of them Russians though. Some of them Russians,
they are.
They're not getting.
That's why. No, that's why you gotta have that Kwame Brown, who's strong. He wasn't good at nothing else.
I feel like Kwame Brown on skates is a bad idea.
Hold up. You know why this is a good idea? You know how I know that you're getting somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the young black. What are all the young black people doing right now? The young ones, from 10.
What, playing video games?
No, from 10 to 16. When you see them out in the street, what are they doing? They're not playing football. They're not riding bikes.
What, rollerblading?
Shoveling snow.
Skateboarding.
They are skateboarding.
Mm-hmm. Wheels. Throw a little stick in their hand. They probably could.
Oh man, no. I think we really could have this thing pop off. And like I said, if you invest. Go 5 years down the line. 11-year-olds. You just take a group of 11-year-olds, and you just get the fastest, get the strongest, and you just tell them, "Nah, man, you can't play basketball. You can't play football.
You put a couple
you teach them how to skate.
Little Mexicans and Puerto Ricans in there. We got a league now.
You gotta have at least one nimble Asian guy get around everybody.
You know what my
Mexicans, but Mexicans, they in Mexico. They ain't no heat. It's all heat. Ain't no
anybody. But that's our. That's
I just see them.
That's why only
outside the box.
Yeah, that's why only big white people are playing hockey right now, except for a few black people who grew up in Canada because they think since it's cold we can't play. But you get some of those people down in Florida that be chasing those jackrabbits around, and picking them up down in Miami. You could put them on skates; they're gonna be just as fast. They're gonna be faster than Eric Lindros or Mario Lemieux. They're gonna have that speed. And
this
speed
is like
kills in any sports.
This is like 60 Minutes the other day. Did you see that on American Samoa?
Samoa, yeah.
They don't even have like pads and stuff like that.
Exactly.
I don't think they have a football on the entire island. They're just sending guys left and right to the NFL. They just pretend to play football, and then all of a sudden they get to college and they're amazing. I feel like you get like a dirt yard somewhere and tell kids it's ice.
Just pretend you're
Just keep going.
Just don't pick your feet up. You can't pick your feet up.
And slide to the left. That's slide to the right.
With technology today, I think you could get a Wii and you could probably teach them how to skate off of a Wii. That's all you need, man. We just have to focus resources. That's our problem. We're not focusing resources into the black community.
God, if I had $1, I heard that.